A lot of people talking about this diet, and here he is, the man behind it. Dr. Michael Mosley is joining us now live. First television interview here in the States. Thank you for being here.
Absolute pleasure.
I just want to remind everybody, so your diet says that you can eat normally 5 days a week and lose weight if women limit themselves on the other 2 days to 500 calories and men limit themselves to 600 calories a day. And you say that that is actually plenty of calories. You have some examples here.
Absolutely, and they're full of nutrients. So this is a breakfast here. You've got some oatmeal and lots of delicious blueberries. That would be about 250 calories, and you can also have an orange, but not orange juice, because the orange has lots of fiber in it, and that's important. And then you can see big plate of food there, lots of vegetables, and also some delicious chicken.
So, and this is all you get for the whole day?
That is what you get for the whole day.
So how do you recommend timing it out?
I basically go for breakfast at about 7:30 with my family, and then I have an evening meal, 7:30 with my wife and kids, and then I drink lots of fluid. This is for a woman. For a man, you can go further. So, for example, I would have, instead of that, I'd have a couple of scrambled eggs there. And I find the protein keeps me full. So I'm actually fine. First few weeks are a bit tough, but after that, it gets better.
And you mentioned, again, all calories not created equal.
That's right.
So what food should we be looking for on fast days and perhaps avoiding?
Essentially what you see here is a mixture of vegetables and protein. The protein will keep you full. Vegetables, you can get an awful lot of volume. You look at that, that is probably only about 250 calories.
Wow.
And that is quite a substantial meal.
That's a very substantial meal.
Absolutely. You can imagine, look at that one, delicious, really tasty, lots of colors, lots of flavors, and that's important. Nice piece of beef, loads of
I just want to ask you, is this, why
this
do
is
you
the bad
have
stuff.
this out?
Okay, this stuff is the bad stuff, okay? This is what they call high glycemic. This is full of calories, but it's full of carbohydrate, sort of sugars. What's surprising, for example, is a potato. You think potato is healthy, but actually a baked potato will shove your blood sugars up as fast as a tablespoon of sugar.
And very quickly, you actually came upon this diet a bit accidentally. What were you looking to do?
Well, what happened about a year ago, I discovered when I went to see my doctor that my blood sugars were way too high. She said, essentially, you're diabetic, and my cholesterol was way too high. So I decided, rather than going on drugs, I would go and look for a solution. And I went and visited a whole bunch of American research stations, and they suggested intermittent fasting, and then this emerged out of that.
Well, I want to talk about the fasting really quickly, Josh, because medical professionals, some are saying that this can actually be potentially dangerous and slow down your metabolism. So please do tell us, a lot of questions, what are the drawbacks?
Okay, that is not true. Basically, your metabolic rate will actually speed up briefly, that only if you fast for days or weeks on end are you likely to have that problem. That this has been studied extensively, lots of human trials, lots of studies done in the US and the UK, which shows that it is perfectly safe. There are people who probably shouldn't do it, and they would include pregnant women, women who are breastfeeding, people who have issues around weight, and I wouldn't recommend it to teenagers, but broadly speaking.
I do want to ask a lot of questions from our audience. Jane from Texas, how important is drinking lots of water?
Very, very important, because you frequently think you're hungry, but actually you're just dehydrated. So water, black tea, black coffee, loads of herbal teas.
A lot of people don't like to drink water. They want to drink soda, something bubbly. Is there anything that can substitute?
Bubbly water with a bit of lemon juice in it is delicious, I assure you.